Ever had an expense pop out of nowhere, like car repairs, back to school costs, or Christmas gifts, and it completely threw off your budget? Well, that's why you need to have a sinking fund system. And in this video, I'll show you how to create a simple sinking fund using a Google Sheet. Let's jump right on in and build it out together. So as already discussed, these are costs that happen on an infrequent basis, but we know that they're going to happen. So this is not to be confused with like a emergency fund or a cushion fund, so where it's, you don't know what's going to happen, so you want to be prepared for the unforeseen. These things, you know it's going to happen. You know that you can have car maintenance. You know that there's birthdays and Christmas and different occasions throughout the year, anniversaries that you're going to have to buy gifts. There's going to be insurance costs that might be on a quarterly or annual basis, your HOA dues, if you travel. These are all things that you know is going to happen and that you need to be setting aside money for. And so there's a few things that you need to identify for yourself personally is, what are your categories? I've listed a few over here, right? But there might be other categories of infrequent things that happen for you. On this particular spreadsheet, we've got categories, the total that you need. So it's very important that you truly identify the total of your savings goal. So if you know that your car maintenance is about $1,000 a year, then go and put that in. So do some research around each category. If you know that you've got family and you know that for each person you're going to spend $50 and there's 4 in the family for Christmas, you're going to say 50 times 4 as an example, and we know that that's going to be $200. And you'll just go through this whole list over here, identifying the actual total amount that you need to save. The next thing that you need to identify is, when is this particular cost due? So car maintenance, if I know that I regularly do my maintenance on the 1st of October of each year, you're going to drop that particular date in. For Christmas time, we buy gifts, but we like to buy gifts by the 1st of December. So let's say, because you don't want to wait until Christmas Day, you're going to go in and you're going to put in the date over there. And so very important, going through the list, and you can have your own categories, your own amount. You've got the actual dates over here. This will actually show you how many months do you have left until you actually need to have all the money set aside in your actual savings account. Little plug over here. When you're setting up your sinking fund, save with a high yield savings account. And so this is where you're going to be able to put your money into this particular bank account in a high yield savings account, and you're going to earn, at this point in time, at the time of recording this video, I should rather say, between 3 and 5% depending on the bank. If you're keeping your money at a traditional bank, they're probably going to offer you 0.001%. So pause after this video, go and check what your bank is offering you, and if they are offering you below 1%, you're losing money due to inflation. So go ahead and find a bank that actually offers you above inflation. Okay, so that's just a little plug. I've got a list beneath this video to a few banks that I suggest that you look at. Again, not telling you what you need to choose, but I'll just share a few banks beneath this particular video. After that, this is actually identifying what your monthly contribution is. So based on having a savings goal of $1,000 by October, I need to be saving $225 a month, right? For this particular one, I've got $200 that I need by the 1st of December, 6 months, $33.33 per month is going to get me to my particular goal. And so you're going to go and populate all of these for your particular expenses that you are going to put into your sinking fund. The very important part over here is this particular amount over here, which says that we need to have $258.33 that we need to be contributing to our sinking fund, which is again going to be in your high yield savings account, right, guys? And so the key over here is to truly identify, can I afford this? So it's pointless me saying I need to have $258, but I don't have any room in my spending plan or in my budget. But this might be something that you know that you're going to have to incur, so you'll have to go and identify where you can cut expenses out in your existing budget or spending plan in order to free up $258 per month. Okay, because you know that you're going to incur these expenses, so you might have to cut out your streaming services in order to free up $258 per month in order to have enough money set aside in your sinking fund at the particular dates mentioned in your spreadsheet. Something else that I've built in over here is this particular column F over here, amount saved so far. So if you've already got money saved, it's going to affect the amount that you need to be saving on a particular month. Okay, so if I take out this $100 real quick, you'll see this 225 changes. So you see, because I had $100 over there, this was saying I only need to save $225 for my car maintenance. But if I didn't have any money, I need to save $250, and all of a sudden that goes up to $283. So let's assume that I do have the money set aside, $225, $33. I need to be saving $258.33 per month. Column G over here is going to show me how much I still need to save to be able to achieve the desired result of $1,000 as well as $200. Again, this is just a simple spreadsheet that I put together, but here's another important thing that I've baked into this particular spreadsheet is, do we need to pour savings? Because let's be honest, guys, life happens, right? You might have an unexpected emergency, which causes you to not be in a position where you can save on a monthly basis. You might have a child, and so you just gave birth to a child, so all of a sudden you have to reallocate your spending because your priorities has changed. So what you can go in and do is, I've built this particular button in over here, whereas let's say I want to pause this particular goal over here, the gifts. I can click, watch what's going to happen over here. If I click on that button, that goes down to 0. So all of a sudden, I know that I need to be setting aside money for my car maintenance, but I feel like I can put this particular one on hold. The amount that I need to save on a monthly basis changes. If I am in a position in the future and I identify, okay, wait a minute, we can continue to be saving for this particular item, I untick it, it pops back up. Let's say you've been saving for a month already, and I've already saved, let's say, $50, right? So I know that I need to be saving $25 per month. If I go ahead and I pause it, that's going to be 0. But let's say it's a month down the line, this is just going to adjust the amount that I need to be saving on a monthly basis. So let me show you this. Let's say I'm going to move this forward by 1 month, because let's say I pause my savings by a month and we are 1 month into the future. The only way I can illustrate this is actually to bring the savings goal forward. If I change that to the 1st of November, just to reduce the amount of months left, and let's say now I'm able to actually save, you'll see that's $30 as opposed to the $25. Again, you're not going to bring the dates forward. You're going to probably push it back. But you do have the flexibility, if you've got some extra cash available, to actually go around and play with this particular spreadsheet where you can modify the dates. Okay, so that's how easy it is, guys. It's super flexible. It's something that I think everybody should have in order to ensure that we are setting aside funds and money for our future expenses that we know we are actually going to be incurring, as opposed to actually, oh man, it's October the 1st and I need $1,000 for my car maintenance, nothing in savings, and now they're considering using emergency funds, which we shouldn't, alternatively using a credit card and then paying interest on that. So this is going to help you to avoid those circumstances. If you want this particular sinking fund spreadsheet that I've built, comment beneath this video and I can send you a link where you can get this sinking fund spreadsheet that I've built out absolutely free. For more videos just like this, guys, feel free to subscribe to the channel.